welcome back to a brand new video, doing another trading a star player video. We did Westbrook the other day, and I just wanted to do a quick shout out to I'm YG Trees, or however you say his name, for pointing out that start today is fixed in my comment section, because I haven't even really been checking. I just was like assuming it's not fixed, but I guess it's fixed now, so that's gonna make the videos even better. So I do appreciate you for pointing that out to me. But real quick, if you guys have not hit that subscribe button, make sure to do so. I will be doing a giveaway at 2,000 subscribers. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump right into this. So a 2-season rebuild, trading John Wall today. So not saying this is going to happen in real life, but we're going to trade John Wall and see what direction we can take this team without him. So let's go ahead and just go through the offseason. Let's see what we got going on. So let's go to the player retirement. Let's get this out of the way. Ginobili retires, but going to league meetings. And nothing there. Draft lottery, and I'm not even sure if the Wizards have their pick. If they do, that would be nice. But it is so nice to see it more accurate. You know, the Magic have the #1 pick. It's just, this is refreshing to play 2K again. It was kind of annoying having to simulate one season before, and it was totally not right at all. That was very annoying to deal with. But the Wizards have the 15th pick, so I will actually absolutely take that. So let's go ahead, similar to the NBA draft. And then this is where we're going to be trading John Wall. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to trade him for yet. I haven't really thought about it. I'm just going to be looking around. He's making 19 mil this season, but after this season, he has a huge contract extension, of course. So one team is literally going to have to take him on for the next 4 years, which isn't a bad thing. John Wall's a great player. He's like 27. So when his contract is up, he'll be like 30 or something like that. 30, probably 32, maybe 31, 32, 33. He'll be around that range. It's not terrible, but definitely going to try to get rid of John Wall today. Going to be trading away his contract. So let's see what we can get for John Wall. And like I said in the last video, what I get for John Wall is most likely not going to be equal value. It's just the way it works in the NBA. So don't get too upset with me if the trade I make doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. I try my best. So let's go ahead and find the trade for John Wall. Alright guys, so this was really hard to find a trade for John Wall. Is this trade fair by any means? No, not really, but like I said, one team is usually always going to get the short end of the stick when it comes to trades. We're going to be trading John Wall for Miles Turner, Sabonis, their first round pick, and TJ Leaf. So that's 3 young guys coming to the team. Miles Turner is going to be a nice center that can play down low. Sabonis is another nice young power forward, and the Pacers get John Wall. It's an interesting trade. I'm going to make it happen. Let's see if obviously they're not going to take it, but I'm going to go ahead and give them a second rounder as well. That's probably not going to sweeten the deal, but we're going to push this trade to go through. Now, is this fair? Like I said, probably not. And most of you might get mad for me making this trade, but it was really hard to find a potential trade partner for John Wall. I wanted to do the Pistons, but really all the Pistons could give me was Luke Kennard, Stanley Johnson, and Reggie Jackson, and I thought the trade would be even worse, honestly, because I mean, you get Reggie Jackson, which is fine and all, but there's not even a pick involved. It just wasn't working. So I'm going to make this trade go through. Going to change the direction of the Washington Wizards as we get 2 nice young players and a progressing player in TJ Leaf and a 21st pick for the Pacers. Guys, I decided to change the trade up just a little bit. I actually ended up getting, what's his face? Darren Collison instead of Sabonis, because I just thought, you know, the Pacers probably value Sabonis a little bit more than they do Darren Collison. And then that way the Wizards still have a point guard because we already have Markieff Morris. So necessarily didn't need Sabonis. So that's why I decided to do that instead. We got Miles Turner still. So this is still a very nice team. And we have 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft. So let's go ahead and make a nice selection here. So Mikal Bridges is available. We got Jalen Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, and Mohamed Bamba are available. So right now, basically, we have Kelly Oubre, we have Otto Porter. I mean, there's still the possibility we could trade Otto Porter. He's not a player that's not impossible to trade, if you know what I mean. His contract isn't too ridiculous, and he's still a nice young player that a team would be fine to take on. So I'm just kind of wondering what I should do here. I'm probably going to take not Lamar Peters. I'm probably going to take Mikal Bridges here and probably try to make a different position better by trading Otto Porter maybe. So I'm gonna take Mikal Bridges here. Let's take him here with the 15th pick, and then let's send him to the next user pick. With the 15th pick, the Washington Wizards select Mikal Bridges from Villanova. So I'm okay with that. Mikal, whatever you want to say. And then let's go to this 21st pick. We have 29 trade offers. I'll go ahead and look at these offers. Let's see what's going on out here. 21 trade offers, Justin Anderson, Tony Snell. I mean, if you could dump Ian Mahimi's contract with the 21st pick, that would be awesome. But, man, that's not going to happen, man. This is a realistic rebuild. Just remember that, so I'm not going crazy. And Troy Daniels. Let's just make a selection here. Not too much is available. Isaac Bonga is left. Let's see what else. Mohamed Bamba is still left. So do I take Mohamed Bamba with the 21st pick? I mean, sure, why not? Marcin Gortat and Ian Mahimi are our backup centers right now. So, yeah, I'll take Mohamed Bamba here. So let's go ahead and end this draft, and I'll see you guys in free agency. But I might trade Otto Porter before that. All right, so instead of trading Otto Porter Jr., I'm actually going to be trading Kelly Oubre and attaching Ian's contract with it and a second-round pick. So the Bulls will be taking on Ian's contract, and they get Kelly Oubre as well. So I'm going to be doing this, and I think that's kind of realistic, which is basically the theme of my channel now. We do realistic rebuilds, and that's about it. I'm not going to go crazy anymore. I'm just going to stick to realistic rebuilds because that is the most famous thing on YouTube right now. And we definitely need to get rid of Ian's contract because we're going to have to extend Miles Turner if we really want to bring him back. And of course, we already have Mikal Bridges and Mohamed Bamba as good backup centers. Marcin Gortat is just there right now. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. I'm really not sure, but there's really nothing we can do in free agency. Our team is basically complete for this offseason, so nothing we can really do. Unfortunately, we can't go out and sign anyone. Not that I really needed to anyway, but I'm just going to go ahead and move on from free agency this year. Chris Bosh is headed to the Celtics. Clint Capella stays with the Rockets. Wait, Raptors secure the services. Never mind. All right, so Cantor signs back with the Knicks. What else do we got as this free agency keeps simulating? At first it said Bosh was with the Celtics. Now it says Chris Bosh is returning to the Raptors, which I actually do love that. I think that is a good fit for Chris Bosh. If he were to come back and the Raptors decide to keep their core, maybe bring in Chris Bosh to, finish his career there. So Marcin Gortat goes down one, and then Miles Turner. I honestly think the Wizards could easily trade Marcin Gortat as a backup center. I mean, a contending team would be able to take him on, right? So I might actually do that just because I want to give Mohamed Bamba some minutes because Gortat is just kind of there right now. So let's go ahead and trade him. I'm really not going to want a lot back for him. I really just want to get rid of him. That way I can give minutes. But a contending team might want to actually take him on. Los Angeles Clippers, Kufos just for nice minutes off the bench. Papagiannis, to the Mavericks, that wouldn't make a lot of sense. John Lure, Ryan Anderson, Danny Green. That would be interesting for sure. Maurice Harkless, Tristan Thompson. All right, so not a lot, but I saw Danny Green, which was the best offer I got as far as realism goes. Papagiannis, I think I'm a 9 mil for 69 overall. I don't want to take him just in case he has a. So I guess maybe. I don't know. I'll just keep him. I'll just keep him around and not give him any minutes, and then maybe trade him at the trade deadline or something like that. Just go to the training camps, and then let's get to the rotation. See how this team is looking. I think I like the direction this team is going so far. Nothing to complain. Nothing to complain about for sure. But, I'm actually recording this right after. It just kind of got on my mind. But I'm recording this right after the Cavs and Celtics game 1. And, man, did the Celtics wipe the floor with the Cavaliers. But the Pacers did that in the first round. So let's see if the Celtics can keep it up. Obviously, the Celtics and Pacers are two totally different teams. I can see the Celtics keeping this up. So let's just go ahead and see if they can. I'm excited to see this series going forward. And, of course, I'm also excited to see Houston and Golden State tomorrow to see if Houston can shock the world. But other than that, let's see what the rotation's looking like. What do they got for us? So they got Darren Collison at the point guard, Bradley Beal, Otto Porter, Markieff Morris, and Miles Turner, which is exactly what I would have done as the starting five, so I'm okay with that. Satoransky is the backup point guard, which is fine. Marcin Gortat is the center, and who is getting left off the bench? 9. So 9-man rotation. Can Mohamed Bamba actually shoot threes at all? I seriously doubt it. What's he looking like? I have never looked, so he can't. So doesn't really make a lot of sense to move him to power forward. Gortat, I guess. Let's do a 9-man rotation. And I guess we'll do that. These two both can shoot three. So maybe when one of them goes off the floor, you bring in the other one. I don't know. Do something like that. But I guess we could have gave Justin Hall. We'll do a 10-man rotation. Why not? We'll leave it like that. So I like this. I think this team is not bad. It's not a bad team whatsoever. TJ Leaf. I'm actually going to assign TJ Leaf to the G League. Why not? TJ Leaf. assigned to the G League. That way he can progress down there. And hopefully, when we get, I might trade Marcin Gortat at the trade deadline. And then hopefully, after this season, TJ Leaf maybe be a little bit better. And we might not have to re-sign Markieff Morris. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. Welcome to the Q&A part of the video where I answer you guys' questions. If you guys want to answer your questions, just leave them in this video. I'll be answering them in the very next video. Will Kawhi mend his differences with the Spurs? If not, will he demand a trade or leave them in free agency? Lakers net asked. I think that they will mend differences. I think Kawhi will be fine. I don't think Kawhi will be traded this offseason as much as everyone thinks he will be. I think Kawhi is going to be with the Spurs going forward. But CRISPR7 asks, if the Blazers somehow get the #1 pick in the draft, who would you like for them to draft? You are a Blazers fan, right? LOL. I am a Blazers fan, and if we had the #1 pick in the draft, I would like them to take probably DeAndre Ayton because he's a nice center, and I love Jusuf Nurkic, but I think if we could spend money somewhere else other than Jusuf Nurkic, maybe get DeAndre Ayton with the #1 pick and go sign like a wing player, I think that would be awesome. If you were an NBA player, who would you be? Damian Lillard. I look up to him like crazy. He's a great player and my favorite player. Who is a better duo? Or DeBoss asked about the NBA player. And who is a better duo? Isaiah Rose asked. John Wall and Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum? Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. That might just be biased, but I am a Blazers fan. Who is better? Anthony Davis or Giannis Antetokounmpo? Also asked by Isaiah Rose. That's very tough. Wow. If whichever player I choose, it's not by much. I guess Anthony Davis, maybe. Not by much, though. Not by much. What's the theme song? I actually don't know because use this. I'm just reading the rest of these comments. All right. Thoughts on Raptors coach Dwayne Casey getting fired? Cowboy X Factor asks. They had to do something. They definitely had to change something. Maybe a different coach can come in and help them out a little bit more. They either had to blow it up or they had to fire Dwayne Casey, which they chose to fire Dwayne Casey. But thank you guys so much for the questions. Go ahead and leave some more questions. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you guys so much. Okay, stopping at the contract extension deadline, of course. Markieff Morris wants to resign, Satoransky wants to resign, and Gortat wants to resign. But unfortunately for you, Gortat, I will not be resigning you. I decided not to trade you. Jason Smith, you're not getting resigned either. And the one sucky part is that Miles Turner doesn't want to resign. But, I mean, he's not doing that great anyway. 11 points, 7 rebounds, I guess. Collison. Markieff Morris, though, he only wants a $5 million deal for 2 years. So, I mean, why not? I'll go ahead and throw that to you. And then Satoransky, nice backup point guard. I will go ahead and throw him a 2-year, $7.65 million deal as well. So, we're going to go ahead and just roll with that. I mean, Marcin Gortat, definitely not bringing you back. Collison will probably be walking after the season as well. Miles Turner, I'll have to really decide if I want to bring the man back. I'm not sure. I'll have to really decide. I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. So I'm going to go ahead, keep simulating, and see how this team finishes out. At the end of the season, Russell Westbrook is your MVP. Michael Porter Jr. is your Rookie of the Year. Sixth man goes to Jeremy Lin. And Defensive Player of the Year goes to Giannis. Most Improved goes to De'Aaron Fox. Cool to see. Let's see how the All-NBA first team looks. All-NBA second team. And All-NBA third team. All-Defensive first team. And all defensive second team, all rookie first team, no one and no one, so we literally had nobody. But we are the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference, and as you can tell, the man we traded, John Wall, to the Indiana Pacers didn't even make the playoffs. So interesting. Let's see why they didn't make the playoffs. They are literally the bottom of the conference. Wow. John Wall, Oladipo, Bojan Bogdanovic, Thaddeus Young, Al Jefferson. They didn't even, they signed Avery Bradley, Sabonis, Quinn Cook, Solinger, and Corey Joseph, and Joe Johnson. How does this team finish like that? That doesn't make a lot of sense. And they have David Fizdale as their head coach. I mean, not like they don't actually have that in real life, but I mean, come on now. 2K, you got to respect the Pacers a little bit more than that. But I am curious to see how the player stats finished out for Bradley Beal with 19, Otto Porter with 14, Miles Turner with 11 and 6, Darren Collison with 11, and Markieff Morris with 10. So, but for the Pacers side of things, Victor Oladipo with 16 and John Wall with 16 and 8 assists. So I guess these two just weren't collaborating well or something. I'm not sure. That was just kind of, that team looks like a playoff team if you ask me. But obviously I am not 2K, but we're facing the Toronto Raptors, who should blow it up, but they probably won't. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0, and are we going to sweep the Raptors? We do. All right, so I'm very proud of what we just did. We just swept the Toronto Raptors, and that's when you decide to blow it up, when you get swept by the by the Washington Wizards in the first round. So if I don't see DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry getting traded in this upcoming offseason, then I don't know what's wrong with you, Toronto. But we are going to get swept by the Cavaliers, which is fine. That's whatever. I mean, and the Cavaliers sweep the Celtics, but the Warriors win the championship. But going into this offseason, this is where things will turn around. This is where things will turn around for us. Where is TJ Look? He is a 74. Okay. Could be a 78. I don't know. We'll see. And then let's go to the league meetings. Reject. All right. And then draft lottery. What pick do we have? We didn't even trade our picks, so we should have a decent pick. We have the 20th pick, which can't complain about that. That's the 20th pick. Head coach still Scott Brooks, which is fine. Head scout, I mean, let's give it to Sam Cassell. What? He's just straight up not interested in negotiating. Okay, that's rude, Sam Cassell, but whatever. Jake, all right, I'm done. I give up. Anyway, let's go to the NBA draft. Let's see how this team is really looking. So when we look at our team, who do we have under contract? Not a lot of people. I mean, we extended Satoransky, Markieff Morris, Mohamed Bamba, Mikal Bridges are still under contract. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter are still under contract. I still am deciding whether or not I should trade Otto Porter. He put up decent stats, but not what I would love to see. And then we have a lot of cap holds, which I'm seeing a terrible cap hold right now. And Marcin Gortat for 20 mil. That's absolutely not happening. Carlson probably won't be bringing you back as well. Justin Holiday probably won't be bringing you back. TJ Leaf, of course, I will bring you back. And then these guys can get out here. But Miles Turner, TJ Leaf are very important to maybe decide if we want to bring back Miles Turner or not. And Otto Porter is still there, of course. But we have the 20th pick. I think this is where I might part ways with Otto Porter, guys. I'm not sure what we're going to do at the small forward position, but maybe parting ways with Otto Porter right here is the move. So let's see if I can find a trade for him. All right, guys. So this is what we got so far. So I'm probably going to be signing Malcolm. Oh, I can't sign him. All right. So maybe if we got rid of someone, Michael, yeah, there's no one I really want to get rid of. So I guess we can't sign Malcolm Brogdon. So we're going to have to aim a little bit lower. But we did get DeLon Wright, which he is actually a pretty good player. So I'm going to be bringing in DeLon Wright. Can't bring in Malcolm Brogdon. We still want to bring back Miles Turner if possible. And okay, they matched the offer sheet anyway, but we get DeLon Wright. So center position, no. I mean, we could move on, go after Karl Towns, but how realistic is that? Probably not really realistic. So we're gonna have to match any offer Miles Turner gets. Of course, we just brought in DeLon Wright. I still didn't find a trade for Otto Porter, which I guess I won't be trading him. He's on a one-year deal and he has a player option. So I mean, maybe I can trade him at the trade deadline, but for right now, I'm just not going to trade him. Satoransky, I would be okay if he was my starting point guard. It's not terrible. I mean, they played pretty well when John Wall was out and Satoransky started at the point guard. So, I mean, if we can bring back Miles Turner, and then I think I'm going to have TJ Leaf start for us, but right now he is pretty pissed off, so I think that's why his morale is pretty bad. I actually have that on. I could easily turn that off if I wanted to, but we'll have to wait and see. So, that's going to be patient. For the shooting guard position, I mean, is there anyone we could grab that's going to make this team a little bit better? Alec Burks. What is our backup shooting guard position looking like? Nothing really. So basically, we have every position besides a point guard, which we just signed. So now we need a backup shooting guard. So we could probably get a decent backup shooting guard if we don't match. Well, if we have to match Miles Turner, then it's going to ruin everything. But for right now, we don't have to match him. So as a backup shooting guard stands, Mario Hezonja. Super Mario. All right. I can dig that. 2 years for Mario Hezonja. I'll agree to that as well. Miles Turner still has not been signed. So let's just go ahead. Let's keep doing this. Miles Turner has still not been signed. He does not have an offer yet. All right. No offers yet. So let's just keep going. Not going to decline. He might actually just end up accepting his $6 million offer, which is okay. I mean, nothing to be upset about, but I would like to match because I mean, I could just throw him a huge contract right now, but should I just throw him a huge contract right now? I mean, I guess we'll do that. 23 mil, 5 years. We'll throw a huge contract to Miles Turner. Why not? Let's just get this over with. Qualifying offer, and let's go ahead and sign Miles Turner to a huge contract. 134 million. Hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully you don't suck. So let's just go ahead and see how this is looking now. So now we got Bradley Beal, Otto Porter, Miles Turner. We still have a decent team around us. Of course, this team is very young, so the role players are just going to, they're only going to get better, which is what you want to see when you're a team trying to move up in the world. There's still the possibility of trading Otto Porter. I have not ruled that out, so maybe I'll look to do that. Not quite sure yet. But look at this team. 88, 83, 2 overall. Mohamed Bamba at a 79 now. Markieff Morris, Satoransky. TJ Leaf has an A-3. Yes, he will be starting at power forward over Markieff Morris, so definitely like that. Mikal Bridges might actually start. No, I mean, I would. Starting Mikal Bridges is not out of the way if we trade Otto Porter Jr. and maybe I upgrade at the point guard position, which is something I could look to do at the trade deadline, or maybe in, well, I don't know, man. Should I look at it right now? Should I look at it right now? That is a good question, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this at TJ Leaf because I want him to get better. B+, and let's throw this at Satoransky just in case he is my starting point guard. But, like I said, maybe starting Mikal Bridges and getting a better point guard might be the move. Let's just see. Maybe not, or I'll see you guys at the end of the season or at the trade deadline. We'll see. Look at the rotation though before we go forward. Satoransky, Bradley Beal, gonna keep Otto Porter here, TJ Leaf, Miles Turner, Mohamed Bamba, Mikal Bridges, Markieff Morris, Delon Wright, and Super Mario. So very good team if you ask me. TJ Leaf starting at that power forward position is going to help out a lot. Offensive focus, get shooters open. I guess I'm gonna do that, and then we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Fourth scoring option is Bradley Beal. Second scoring option is Otto Porter. So hopefully this goes well, guys. Satoransky is going to spread the ball, make some shots here and there. TJ Leaf is going to be that stretch big. Miles Turner hopefully has a bigger role this year, plays better. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead. No trades, probably just going to simulate through. This is the final team of the Washington Wizards that we have done, and I'm going to go ahead and see how this team finishes out. All right, guys, so for this final season of this rebuild, the Indiana Pacers are actually in the playoffs this time, so that's cool to see. Otto Porter, let's see how the final player stats happen. 20 points for Bradley Beal, 16 for Otto Porter. I love to see that. A little bit more. Otto Porter stepping up just a little bit more. Mikal Bridges with 13. Mohamed Bamba. Miles Turner with 10 and 6. Still not the greatest, but Mohamed Bamba actually did a little bit better. I mean, Miles Turner's contract is still tradable, so if the Wizards wanted to, you know, maybe move him going forward and just go with Mohamed Bamba full time, that's something they could do. TJ Leaf with 8 points. Awesome stuff. And then for the standings, how close were we to facing the Indiana Pacers? I mean, that would have been awesome to have a match against the Pacers for sure. But if we're going to face the Pacers, we got to meet them in the conference finals, which is probably not going to happen. But we're facing Milwaukee Bucks in the first round. They are a dynasty, so probably going to get swept and actually win one game. And we get eliminated in 5. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.